So Ryan at Automatic Comics just did a video, Is Manga Like a Pump and Dump? I'll put the link below. The basic question is, is graded manga in a bubble for these rapidly rising values? Here's my short answer. Manga overall, not at all. One Piece, maybe. I've watched the values of graded One Piece. And when I say One Piece, I mean first printing Japanese graded, even ungraded, go up pretty much daily in 2026. So yeah, you can make an argument, but maybe not. We also have to remember, like, One Piece has sold over 600 million volumes. It's got a massive worldwide audience, and this is since 1997. Batman has, even at upper estimates, since 1939, has sold maybe 480 million comics. One Piece was put out in 1997. Let that sink in, eh? Let's just go over some numbers here. So, One Piece is the big daddy on this, about 600 million copies. Next would be Dragon Ball, first put out late 1984, about 400 million copies. Then we'd have Naruto, 1999, 250 million copies. Rapidly catching up to Naruto, and only published in 2016, is Demon Slayer. It's 220 million copies. And just because I really like the series, 1989, Berserk, 70 million copies. 10 million of those are in English. So while I've watched the values of One Piece kind of skyrocket and go through the roof for first printings especially, also, of course, Shonen Jump 34, the first publishing of that, is also immensely valuable. Fact is, like, a lot of manga is really just cover price. Like, I'll put up a first edition Billy Bat that sold recently. Now, Billy Bat is an acclaimed series. So this first printing went for like $18. You can buy the entire 1 to 20 for like $75. Now, of course, like any popular manga in a 9/8, for example, like Sosu no Frieren 9/8 with the Obi, can go for about $1,500. Is it going to be worth $1,500 in 2 years' time? I don't know. Maybe not, right? There's a lot of people that like it. It's very acclaimed. But, here's my counter argument. Like, I just watched Lupin #1 from 1974 in a 6.5 sold for $500. If someone were to give you two absolute Batman, 9.8 first printing, sold I think yesterday for about $270. So two of them would be worth the same price as what Lupin #1 from Power Comics, 1974, 6.5 sold for. Honestly, which one do you think is going to be worth more in a year's time, 2 years' time, 3 years' time? Batman's a big character, but I can guarantee that those absolute Batmans are coming down. Lupin won't. It's too big, and he's been around for such a long time. Not as long as Batman, but still. A lot of people have an emotional impact with these books, and they're going to want them. And, Jeremy Padower isn't the only multi-million out there who'd love to have a copy of first printed One Piece in a 9/8. It's especially white pages, right? It's true. Same with Dragon Ball. Same with Naruto. There's a lot of people who love this stuff. There's a lot of people who love comics. I get it too. Like, I do as well. But, since about 1984, I could argue that any graded comic is also in a bubble. It's like, what's been good? There's a point I almost forgot to make. I'm very sorry. One of the reasons why collectibles are so hot right now, and so many rich people are buying them is that inflation. And again, it's not that prices go up, it's that the value of money goes down because they just make print so much money. Like, it's always created. So what a dollar used to buy, or for every dollar, maybe there's, from 20 years ago, maybe there's $2 now, right? So whereas a truly desirable collectible, if I bought it for $10,000 10 years ago, just due to inflation, it will retain its $10,000 value from back then, which may mean it may go up to like $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in the future. It's not that it's that much more desirable. Maybe it's the same amount of desire. It's just that the value has inflated because of inflation. So I believe, like, you are seeing a lot of people with money go into these high-end collectibles literally just to preserve the value of money. So I do see Ryan's point. I mean, it's like the One Piece is insane right now. Yeah, there's a lot of hype out there. Dragon Ball too, but Dragon Ball not so much. With CGC coming online shortly, with Manga slabbing, they're looking for people to start it. They want to get into this game. Bottom line is, like, Manga has an enormous fan. Like, we can't even comprehend how big manga is around the world. Like, Pokemon is like the #1 media franchise in the world. It is the most valuable franchise in the world, and One Piece is getting there. Ichiro Oda is worth, like, what, $220 to $280 million. The kids are reading manga. I mean, bottom line, we just need to open our eyes. Yeah, you can always find a younger person, maybe at the comic books and stuff, but honestly, most of them are playing video games. But manga's, for the youth, way bigger than Western comics. That's just the fact of it. So how attached are they going to be to, like, the Naruto they grew up with, right? Like, you can already see it. The One Piece they grew up with, the Dragon Ball they grew up with, the Demon Slayer they grew up with. Yeah, there's a collector's market there. It's not a bubble. One Piece might be insane right now, and it might come down, but there's going to be a lot more slabs on the market. They just keep going and going. So those are my thoughts anyway. So yes, One Piece might be in a bubble. That's pretty much about it. The rest, you're going to see more and more. So anyway, enjoy what you enjoy. That's all I can say. Like, if you love comics, if you love slab comics, if you don't love slab comics but just love comics, if you just like reading manga, don't get it slabbed. If you like to see slab manga and take pride in your 9.8, then hey, who am I to say? Live and let live, right? So anyway, those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.